Osun is more than an election, it is a political test. If Ademola Adeleke wins Osun despite the combined political strength of the APC, its governance, federal influence, and the presence of the Senate President, the result should not be dismissed as merely a state-level victory. It will be a significant political signal ahead of 2027, and I'm going to give you guys the reason. Elections are ultimately decided by voters and not by the number of governors or political offices or powerful personalities assembled behind a candidate. So if people of Osun chooses Adeleke in the face of overwhelming political pressure, it will demonstrate one thing, that the political machinery cannot substitute for the public confidence. But let us be precise, an Adeleke victory will not automatically mean game over for the APC in 2027. Nigeria's presidential election is a much larger contest involving the 36 states, the FCT, different regional interests, economic realities, alliances, and a completely different electoral calculations. Let's understand that. What it will mean is that the APC cannot afford to assume that incumbency, federal power, or political structures guarantee electoral success. Osun could therefore become a warning bell for 2027. The electorate is not a political asset owned by any political party. So if APC loses tonight, its enormous institutional advantage, the real question will not be how did Adeleke win. The more important question will be, why were all those advantages unable to persuade the voters to vote for APC? That is why, the question every serious political party should be asking right now. Ultimately, democracy is not about who controls the machinery of government, it's about who earns the confidence of the people. And if Osun chooses Adeleke against the odds, 2027 will demand a much deeper conversations about performance, credibility, voter confidence, and the limits of political power. Friends, go to my page. I made a video before the election where in that video I said Osun must not fall. Why Osun is important. If Osun fall, democracy ends and 2027 is going to be walkover. There is a great sense of urgency that Osun still remains an opposition state. Because if Osun fails tonight, no state is left untouched. And that is why I said every opposition party member should rally around behind Adeleke, drop your candidate to make sure victory is declared for the Accord party member, the incumbent governor. And if victory is assured tonight, after the elections have been casted and counted, and Adeleke comes out the winner, it means democracy has won. The people have spoken. The people have chosen who to represent them in the executives. We, the people, have the power to decide who represents us, and not the elite or the government who decide who represents us. So if Adeleke wins today, if Accord wins today, it's the people that win, and send the message to the executive, to the elite, that we own the power, we give you the power, and we can withdraw the power at our own will, despite any enticement. So friends, it is important, okay? We understand the importance of victory today for the Accord Party, for Adeleke. A message has been sent that the people owns the power, the people will defend their vote, and the people will not be taken for granted. So it is important we analyze today's victory, take into cognizance the importance of the democracy in Nigeria and for the opposition party. When there's a dictatorship who decide who governs us, we push back to say we decide who governs us and not you. So friends, thank you for watching, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Keep watching. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my page, and then share the video to your friends. I'd like to read from you guys in your comments. Drop your comment for me, and I'm going to read. Let's share our experiences. Okay? Bye-bye.